Hey everyone, welcome back to QuickShifts. My name is Jason, and today we've got something special for you guys. If you guys have been watching the videos and you watched our Jeep Jam video, you might have heard me say that I didn't lower the pressure in my tires because I didn't have a way to inflate the tires. Well, my friends over at Lasfit heard that comment too and reached out to me and said, we got something for you. So they've sent me this tire inflator that's made specifically for larger vehicles, and we're going to go put it through the test and see if this is the solution that we need to have. Let's go open this up and see what comes with it. Alright guys, so again, this is Lasfit Air. It's the air inflator, and it's meant to be used on larger vehicles, but you can also use this on your car, on your tires, for your lawnmower, for basketball, soccer balls, anything you want, and it should be able to handle all of that. Now this is a battery powered unit and has an LCD on it and some simple controls. So let's go ahead and pop this open and see what you get inside the package here. Alright, so right away you get some instructions and you get this nice case. So let's go ahead and take a look at what's inside the case. So again, you get the nice unit. It says Lasfit Air on the side. Has a port on the back or space to put things. Looks like USB, a C-type, a light, and a port here to plug in the hose for connecting to the tires. And inside the bag you have what looks to be a charging cord, another charging cord for plugging into a lighter, an adapter for connecting the tires to the hoses, and some adapter kits here. Some attachments for inflating balls, for blowing air, and another adapter for like bicycle tires and such. So let's go ahead and peel off the plastic. And let's hit the power button and see what happens. Hold that down for 3 seconds and it powers up. And with this unit, there's a plus and minus right here on the screen. And you can increase the tire pressure or decrease the tire pressure based off of what you want. So one more thing I wanted to point out here, since I pointed out these two ports up here. Not only are those used to charge this device, but those are also used because this is also a portable power bank. With the big battery in here that it takes to run the air pumps in here, the dual pump, to pump up those big tires, that big battery can also be used to charge things like your phone or other accessories that you plug in. So to demonstrate that real quick, let's go ahead and power on the unit. We've got it on, and we'll use the supplied cord that came with the unit. We'll plug it into the USB port up here on the top. And I'll set this down for a second and then plug it into your cell phone. And you guys can see that it immediately starts charging your cell phone. And on the screen of the unit, it shows you the battery charge. So this is also a portable battery bank. So if you've got this in your car for safety, for backup, to not only pump up your tires, but you can also use this to charge up your cell phone or any other electronic device that has a battery and can be plugged in through USB or the C port. So there's a little light button on the top, and you press that one time and it's a solid light. Press it a second time and it's a pulsing light, and press it a third time and it's an SOS signal. And then to activate the pump, well, you can change different pump stations here by looking at the bottom. It's a selector. So you have vehicle, you have bicycle, you have motorcycle, and then you have balls, like basketball on here. And then you have a picture of a person. Not sure what that one's for. But then to start the pump, you hit the power button here. And that'll turn it on and off. So let's go ahead, screw in one of these hoses on the top, put the adapter on, and go test it out on the Jeep and see how this does. So real quick, I want to show you guys this adapter. So this is what plugs into the unit here, and this is just a push in. As you can tell how this is keyed, you just push and twist to plug this in. So that's pretty simple. Boom, it's connected. And then this other piece here, it's threaded. So you just grab that, thread it in there, snug it up, and then you go over to your tire, and you should be able to easily click that onto your tire. All right, so we've got the tire air inflator. I've lowered the pressure down to about 20 psi. We're gonna go ahead and plug this in and see how long it takes to bring it back up to the 37 psi that it should be. So let's go over there and I'll show you guys before I plug it in. 20 psi on there. So we'll grab the Lasfit unit, power it on. We'll tell it we want 37 psi. We'll attach it to the tire. And we're going to go ahead and tell it to go. And I'm going to time it on my stopwatch and we'll see how long it takes. Ready, set, and go. Already at 34, and we're 3.5 minutes in. 36.5, 37. It should turn off here in a second. And there we go. It took roughly 4 minutes and 50 seconds, if you guys can see that, to get us up to the 37 psi. So we'll pop this off the tire and check the psi real quick. This does get warm, by the way, just to let you guys know. And it's a little bit over. It's actually at about 38 psi per my gauge. So that's pretty darn accurate. I'd say this is a win. It did use 1 bar of battery out of the 4 bar measurement. So in theory, if you needed to do all 4 tires, you'd have enough juice in here to go ahead and do that if you were at 20 psi and airing up. I gotta say, I love this packaging though. I mean, this is so simple to use. Just click this thing off and pull it out and you're done. And then you take the 2 wires, we'll put it back in the case here. And the convenient size of it, you can store this right in the back of the Jeep, right in that accessory bucket back there. Go ahead and shove these cables and wires back in here. Make sure you keep it charged when you're going out so you know that you have the charge to go ahead and charge up your wheels, or pump up the wheels with it. If you go out and it's got no charge in there, it's not going to do you a lot of good. Although you can use the cigarette adapter to go ahead and put that, so these to get that charged up. So you can take the extra spare parts here, put them into the little case here so you don't lose those. And you're all set, good to go. Again, I want to go ahead and charge this, and I'll even throw the instruction book down here in the bottom of it. But just to show you how easily this fits into your Jeep, we'll go ahead and take this and I'll show you it back in the Jeep over there. So let's go take a look. All right, so let's go open up the back of the Jeep. And if you guys are like me, you like to keep your accessories back here nice and neat. And as you guys can see, I have from my previous videos, I still have my alien sunshade tire deflator kit and my air pressure checker. And you can go ahead and take the air tire, and it fits nicely in there right next to my charger. And I can go ahead and close this down, and it fits nice and secure. It doesn't take up any unwanted space, and you're all set to go. So guys, I would say that this unit is successful. It does exactly what they say it'll do. It aired up these big 32-inch tires. They're our factory tires for the Jeep 4xe, but it aired them up without a problem. Took about 4 minutes, 50 seconds to do that. And that would be a solution that I wish I had when I was down at Jeep Jam. I think I could have got through that mud a little bit better if I had aired down the tires. So this is a win in my book. I highly recommend this. I'm going to keep this in my Jeep, so now when I get a chance to go off-road, I can air down those tires and I don't have to worry about it. This will get me to the ability to air it up because I don't have onboard air like some of you do. I wish I did, but this is the much cheaper, much more cost-effective solution for someone in a scenario like mine where off-roading is something fun to do, but I don't get to do it every day. So I hope you guys like this video. If you like the Lasfit Air, please use the link down below. Go out and get yourself one of these, and like, subscribe, share, and I hope you guys use this and like it as much as I do. Thanks for joining. We'll catch you again later.